Hello everyone, welcome to my channel The Social Science Academy. In this video, we are going to study lesson number 1 of class 5, that is globe and map. Before going to the globe, first we will come to know about our planet Earth. There are different planets in the solar system, but Earth is the only planet where life prevails. Our Earth comprises of large land masses which is called the continents and the larger water bodies which are known as the oceans. हमारे अर्थ सरफेस पे लैंड एंड वाटर ये दो ही पार्ट्स है. From that the land masses, these are called as continents, and these water bodies which are known as the oceans. Now to locate the positions of these continents and the oceans on the earth, it is helpful to know about the globes and the maps. With the help of globes and maps, what can we do? We can position the location of the continents and the oceans. Now what is the globe? Okay, as we know, in general the shape of the earth, it is the spherical. Okay, but it is slightly flattened at the poles. So the realistic view we get of the earth through the globe. The globe is a small and true model of the earth. What it gives the information about the shape of the earth, then the poles, latitudes, longitudes, oceans and continents. Then it globes are available in the different sizes. We can get globes in the small sizes and in a big size also. Small globe, these are very easy to handle, but it gives very little information, and big globe, it is difficult to handle. Then to overcome, what we have done, we use the maps. What is the map? A map is a drawing of the earth or a part of it on a flat surface. The globe is spherical in a shape. It is not possible to show each and everything on the globe. For that purpose, we use the map. And what is the map? It is a drawing of the earth or a part of it on the flat surface. Big globes are difficult to handle, occupies large space. Okay, globe never provide detailed information. Globes never provide us detailed information. Little information we get it from the globe. So map solve this problem. We get each and every kind of information of the earth surface by using the maps, and maps are very easy to handle, and detailed map is not less than a voluminous book. Maps are very much easy to handle, like a globes. How the globes are difficult to handle, but maps are very easy to handle. A map is a storehouse of information. We can say maps are the storehouse of the information. We can draw different types of maps, not only a particular map. We can draw different types of maps to show continents, countries, states. Even we can show our city or village we live on the map. Then distribution of the crops, minerals, industries and even the means of transport. So each and everything we can show by drawing the maps. Maps can be of different sizes. Okay, we can get maps in different sizes. The science of map making is known as cartography. We can bind these maps in a book. This is called the atlas. Atlas contains different types of maps, not only one type of map, but atlas contains the book of map, that is the atlas. It contains different types of maps. Now we'll see the types of maps. First, that is political maps. What is mean by political map? What it shows? It shows different countries, states, administrative divisions, cities, towns and villages in a country. For example, I have shown you here two maps. One, it is a political map of the world, and another one, it is a political map of our country, India. On the political map of the world, it shows the continents, water bodies and different countries you can see. In the political map of our country India, it shows the different states. Okay, then the second type of the map, these are the physical map, which shows us different physical features such as mountains, rivers, plains, plateaus, and other physical features which are present on the earth's surface. You can see here the physical features, it has shown differently with the different colors like yellow, green, brown. Okay, different uh, colors it has used to show the different physical features. Then the next type of map, these are the thematic maps, which shows details of a certain theme such as rainfall, forest, soil, weather, roads, and crop distribution. Okay, it gives us a certain theme, not any administrative division or not any physical features of the earth's surface. It the map it has drawn after taking a certain theme. Now here I have given you some of the thematic maps, examples of the thematic map. Which are those? See, the first map, it is the India population density. It shows the population density. Then the second one, annual average rainfall map. Then the theme in the third map, it is used to show the rivers. And the fourth example, to show the crop distribution in the country. So these are the different themes it has used to show in the map. These are called the thematic maps. Then the most important thing while reading or to locate the places on the map, these are the directions. So directions on a map, there are four major directions. These are called cardinal directions. These are north, south, east, and west. On the map, north it always indicates at the top. Okay, north is always indicates at the top. Then opposite to the north, it is south, means at the bottom it is south. In the right hand side it is the east, and at the left hand side it is the west. These are the cardinal directions, four major directions. Then there are four intermediate or sub directions. These are northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. After seeing the image, you will come to know about the cardinal directions and the intermediate or the sub directions. Then the next part we are going to study about the color schemes. Okay, we can show and draw a variety of information with the help of colors. On the map we can see, mostly in the physical map we can see the different colors which indicates to the different things on the map. So we use variety of colors. We can use the different colors to show the variety of information on the map. Now here I have given you one map. On that you can see the different colors it has used, and mostly everywhere the same color scheme it has used. Means, for example, see, blue color it used to show the water bodies. Then green color it used to show the plains. After that, the brown color it is used to show the height of the land above the sea level. Okay, so some of the common color schemes it is used all over the world. Then with that color schemes we use different signs or symbols also to show the various features. Okay, so what are the which signs and symbols we use? See, we use a variety of symbols or signs on a map. These are called the conventional symbols. These symbols are called the conventional symbols or the signs. These are used to show various features. For which purpose we use? For showing the boundaries, roads, railways, then the water systems. There are different types of water systems are present, vegetation, monuments, settlements. To show these all the things on the map, we use different signs or the symbols. These are called the conventional signs or symbols. I hope you have liked my video. If you have liked it, then like it, share it, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.